All right, here with head basketball coach Curtis Peery of Massanutten Military Academy. His team wins at 79-70 over Combine Academy Black of North Carolina in the nightcap of our 13th annual VirginiaPreps.com basketball classic, the first ever post-grad matchup in this event's history. And coach, first half, a lot of anticipation, excitement for so many young men on both squads coming back here to the Tidewater area, the 757. What do you think was the difference in you guys bolting onto that big lead, got up double figures, and really kind of coasted in a way? They made a couple charges, but you didn't kind of relinquish that advantage.
Yeah, you know, our defense has been a staple for us all year, and I think guys did a tremendous job on the defensive end of the ball. They made a few runs there. We had some turnovers, had a couple bad shots there, and they were able to score some easy buckets in transition, and you know, we try to eliminate those as much as possible. But I think, you know, what built the lead was, you know, on the offensive side of the ball, we had great ball movement. Guys were making open shots, and then, you know, our defensive side of the ball, we were really good.
Kyrese Mullen, who signed here in Hampton Roads at Lake Taylor, had 11 of your first 13 points. He finishes up with 17 points, 13 rebounds. He's got that three-point shot really clicking now. I think it was starting to come in the summer playing for Boo Williams, and now he's really starting to hit it with a more consistent clip, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a stud all year. Last 3 years, really, he's been a stud for us. I mean, he comes to work every day. He's got that level of toughness that very few guys are able to match. You know, I tell coaches all the time that, you know, he's the toughest guy in the gym as soon as he walks in, and that's just how he plays. He's a physical guy, but he's got a very soft touch. He shoots 45% from three, so we don't really expect anything less from him.
Yeah, even on a stretch, he's not an hombre or a customer you want to mess with. As you can see, things are getting a little chippy, physical. What's his outlook for college? Is he getting a lot of attention here lately?
He's got a bunch of offers right now.
Okay.
He's going to, you know, take some visits and stuff like that. But you know, his recruitment should certainly pick up here, especially when we go. You know, next week we got the Hoop Hall, and you know, got the #1 team in the country, Northfield Mount Herman up there, and so it'll be a big game for us. You know, we'll see how we do.
Kanye has all 18 of his points. Kanye and Clary, who started at Princess Anne High before he came to you guys. The Penn State signing with all 18 in the second half, 3 assists as well. Really, they were starting to make a run early second half, but he was cooking. Hit, I think, the first 3 or 4 shots, hit a couple threes, and even hit one from Steph Curry range there that got the fans oohing and on.
Well, you know, it's funny because he got to showcase that today in today's game, but we see it every day in practice. I mean, he's a tough guy to guard. I haven't seen very many guys able to stay in front of him. He's tremendous with the basketball. He's a great leader, great teammate. And you know, we don't expect anything less from him. He struggled shooting the ball a little bit in the first half, but you know, for him it can get hot real quick.
What is so special about him as far as Penn State getting him in? Because it feels like at point guard you have a guy that can kind of control the flow of the game or just change things up. That's a big deal. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, he doesn't get sped up very much, and you know, he's able to control the tempo of the game. He's a scoring point guard. You know, but his visit to Penn State, you know, happened, you know, first week of June. They got him up as his first visit. You know, he fell in love with the place. He committed, and then he signed here in November.
It's also a homecoming for Jacob Cooper on the other side. It was kind of built as a point guard showdown, if you will, between Cooper and Clary. He does get 25 points, but you made him work for that with 26 shots. You kept him off the foul line until late, and he only had 1 assist. It was just a matter of kind of keep him from making others get involved and make the other guys have to score tough contested shots.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, he's a good player. He's a really talented player. You know, and that was kind of game plan going in. It's just, you know, for anybody that we play, we just want to force guys to take tough contested shots. If we feel like we can do that, then we got a chance to win games.
Neat to have all these 757 kids. Last one, Coach. What's kind of the vision with your program and you guys playing in events like this? You're used to it, but here it's kind of neat to have these guys come back home, I imagine.
Oh, man, I love it. I know they love it. You know, anytime I can get my guys going back home and playing in front of their people, you know, it's a great experience for them. I know they're thrilled about it. I mean, you know, Kanye texted me, Reese texted me over break, and you know, make sure the event was still going on with COVID stuff going on, and you know, they were itching to come back. And anytime I can get my guys to play, you know, in front of their peoples back home, man, it's a great thing.
Well, fortunately, we made it through despite all the COVID concerns, the snow across the state and beyond, and a victory for your Massanutten squad. Thank you so much for coming and participating, and congrats on the victory.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
You bet.